How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is feeling well and having a great day. And as for me, I feel okay. Now today, you all, it's going to be a crazy meal. I haven't had hamburger helper in a long time. So today, I'm going to throw some steaks in the oven and have a little hamburger helper on the side. Y'all come along with me while I make this cheeseburger hamburger helper. But the first thing I'm going to do is get these steaks ready to go in the oven. Alright, I have seasoned my 3 little ribeyes. I put soul food seasoning on them, garlic powder, I have butter in the pan, and I have minced onions on it. And I'm going to throw this in the pan. I have the oven set to 375. When I come back, we'll go ahead and make the cheeseburger hamburger helper. I wanted you all to see that my hamburger is still frozen. I don't feel like waiting it to thaw out. What I do in that case is I have added water to the pan and I have added my hamburger. I'm going to let it go ahead and cook and start breaking down, and then I'll bring you all back when I season it. And y'all, I promise you, I believe it's been about 10 years since I've made cheeseburger hamburger helper, but I'll be back when this ground beef starts thawing out so that we can season it. I'm back. As you can see, you all, the hamburger is breaking down now, so I'm gonna go ahead and season it, and once it's done, I'll strain it and we'll start the hamburger helper. I'm just gonna do some salt, some pepper. And you all, I don't have any onion powder right now. So what I'm going to do is just put some minced onions in it so that it'll have that onion powder flavor so that I can bring out the natural ground beef flavor. So I'm grabbing my chopped onions right now. Okay, you all, I'll bring you back to show you what it's looking like as it thaws out some more. As you all can see, this hamburger is thawing out nicely, and it just needs to cook a little bit more, and then we'll go ahead and strain it and start on our hamburger helper. This is what the ribeyes are looking like as they're cooking in the oven. And as you all can see, they're swimming in butter in those onions. Alright, now the hamburger is done. I'm going to go ahead and strain it, get the juice off of it, so that we can put the hamburger helper together. Alright, I have strained this hamburger. And now we're going to follow these directions on the back of the box and put this cheeseburger hamburger together. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to need to stir in 1 1/4 cups of water. I have my measuring cup back here. And I'm filling it up to 1 1/4 cups of water. And you all, somebody watching may be saying, you know, cheeseburger, hamburger helper, and ribeye steaks don't go together. Listen, don't ever let anyone tell you what you should and should not eat or should not do unless they're God or the doctor. Now, if the doctor tells you not to eat something, you should listen. But the YouTube world, no, they're not our mothers. They're just our watchers. So if you like chips and hot dogs or whatever kind of food you like together, that's your choice and your prerogative, and I say go for it. So next we need to add 2 cups of milk. I'm going to cut my burner up just a little bit. Then next we have to stir in the pasta and heat till it starts boiling. Let me grab the mix out of here, you guys, because we'll have to put that in as well. So there's the pasta. We're going to stir that. It actually is looking pretty good, you all. Like I say, it's been about 10 years since I made hamburger helper. I used to make it a lot when my daughters were little. Now they're all grown and gone. So, okay, now we're going to add our mixed sauce mix, however you want to say it. And you all, in mine, I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper. Just because I think pepper goes with mac and cheese. Okay, and I'm just going to stir this around. And you all we have to do is cook this for about 8 minutes. It says to reduce the heat, cover, and simmer for about 8 minutes. I don't have a lid for this pot, so I'm just going to let it cook. Okay, you all, I'll be back to show you what it's looking like as it's cooking. Okay, this is what the hamburger helper is looking like so far. And you all, you'll know that it's done when the noodles are soft. So it's been cooking now for about 7 minutes. And I think probably in about 4 or 5 more minutes, it'll be done. Alright, you all, this is the finished cheeseburger hamburger helper. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my plate together, my ribeye steak, excuse me, and my hamburger helper. And I'll be right back so that I can give the first bite to you. Okay, this is my finished plate. Cheeseburger hamburger helper and a ribeye steak with Heinz 57 sauce. Okay, you all, let's get ready to taste this so I can give the first bite to you. Okay, what y'all want to taste first, the steak or the hamburger helper? Okay, let's go for the steak. So I'm just going to cut this. I really don't need this knife, but I want y'all to see what it's looking like on the inside. And you all, I like my steak well done, so this is what it's looking like on the inside. Now, let's give this first bite of steak with Heinz 57 sauce to you. Now, let's taste it. Okay, y'all. That is so good. So good. Okay, now, let's taste this hamburger helper. Cheeseburger hamburger helper. Okay, let's give the first bite to you. Now let's taste it. That's good. It's not as flavorful as hamburger helper used to be when I was a kid, but that's still pretty good. Okay, you all, thank you for coming with me to make this cheeseburger hamburger helper and this ribeye steak. I hope you all have a most wonderful evening, a most wonderful week, and a most wonderful meal. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.